Hernandez.
All right, how we doing, everybody? Y'all hanging in there? All right. I know when you heard the name Antonio Hernandez, you weren't expecting to see this. I'm way too white for my name. I know that. Because I'm half white, half Mexican. So I look Italian. That's all right. But I've been Mexican my entire life. And I can tell you guys, I'm not a fan. Because all I got out of it was bad credit, alcoholism, and a bunch of relatives who pretend not to speak English. It's like my dad. I had a conversation with my dad the other day, and he used retrospect perfectly in the sentence, and then he couldn't think of the word lonely. Like, come on, man, you've been speaking English for 30 years. How do you not know the basics? He just looked at me and he goes, sorry, my English, not so good. And then I asked him why he never told me he loved me. And he goes, sorry, my English, not so good. I'm like, come on, man, I speak English, or I speak Spanish. Could have told me. But I'll tell you guys this, is I have an alternate ending for that joke. It's a little dirtier. Good? All right. So all I think about is anytime my dad tried to have sex with my mom, he would put it in her ass first. And she'd be like, no, that's the wrong hole. He goes, sorry, my English, not so good. I feel like after a while, she just let him do it. That's why I haven't had a new sibling since 2001. Well, my dad's a good guy, you know. He gave me the sex talk when I was young. Any of you guys did the sex talk? Some of you? Most of you, your parents were like, good luck. My dad gave me the sex talk. But he's from Texas, so it was almost like he was teaching me how to handle a gun. He said, don't pull it out unless you're ready to use it. He said, clean it thoroughly in case it goes in anyone's mouth. And then he said, don't point it at anything that you're not willing to destroy. But he didn't tell me that speed shooting is a lot more impressive with a real gun. And I should have listened to my dad's advice, because when I was younger, I used to just be very promiscuous, and I dated a woman for 8 months. At the end of the 8 months, she told me she had herpes. Yeah. Needless to say, we had a very bumpy relationship. But you know, I'm almost 30 now, and I've tried to slow down because I've been degenerate my entire life. You know, when I was in high school, I used to have a morphine addiction. Yeah. It got in the way of my other addiction, which was sex. Anytime I was on morphine and I tried to have sex with a woman, I'd be hard for like the first 5 minutes. Then I would just go soft. At that point, the woman blowing me is just giving CPR to wet linguine. She's like, what's wrong? Is it me? I'm like, no, let me go down on you. Maybe that'll work. But I'm on morphine, so I fell asleep. And she didn't realize that I passed out for a while. She's just laying there. She's like, I don't know what he's doing. It doesn't feel good, but I am soaking wet right now. That's because I drool when I sleep. And then she woke me up, and I got mad at her. It's like, why is my bed all wet? Why does your pussy smell like gingivitis? Yeah, that usually divides a crowd. Alright, I'll leave you guys with this. I know you're looking at me, and my voice doesn't match my face. I have a very innocent looking face. I look like a 6-year-old who went missing. This is the artist's rendition of what he looks like now. It's like, have you seen it? Have you seen my baby Antonio? But my voice is, I know where Antonio is. You guys have been great. Thank you very much.